Hi, I'm Divine Harmony. I'm an astrologer with my master's in depth psychology. Today I'm going to talk to you about the cosmic insight for the week of Monday, July 22nd through Sunday, July 28th. The week starts off with a lot of astrological activity. On Monday, Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, moves into earthy Virgo, and then at the same time, the sun moves into fiery Leo. With the shift of the heart and the conscious self and ego into new signs, there's a whole new energy frequency coming into our experience, into our relationships, and into our focus on what we value. At the same time, the full moon in Aquarius is exact on Monday. If you recall, full moons are a time of pitting the sun opposite the moon, the conscious self opposite the unconscious. It's a time when a lot of unconscious material can be illuminated for us to address and deal with. With Leo and Aquarius involved, it's all about our individuality and our own journey and what we need, and then the collective, how we collaborate with others and how we connect with people outside of our own personal selves and desires and needs. This full moon will be square to Saturn, which is a testing. It's all about reality checks, where maybe we're overgiving, overdoing, over-focusing on others, or alternatively, maybe we're over-focusing on ourselves and going it alone, but not, in a way that's super healthy and at the expense of our connections with others. It's definitely a time of addressing where things are out of balance and then doing what needs to be done to rebalance them. On Friday, Venus, who's now an earthy, humble Virgo, opposes Neptune and sextiles Saturn, activating the Saturn-Neptune trine. If you recall, Saturn is grounding, root chakra. Neptune is opening up to transcendence and bliss and is all about the crown chakra. With Venus opposing Neptune, the positive side of that is it's super creative, romantic, idealistic. The shadow side is we can be wearing rose-colored glasses and seeing only what we want to see in relationships and finances. Venus-Saturn adds a little anchoring and grounding and can help bring us back down to reality. Ultimately, we want to bridge the two. We want a realistic assessment of what's going on in our lives, and we also want to be able to have faith and trust that the possibilities will actually come into reality. So Friday, being aware of that in relationship and financial situations is really key. Saturn is going to be the most intense day of the week. Mars, the warrior will and drive, is opposing Pluto, the lord of the underworld, and then the sun will square Saturn. Mars-Pluto is pitting the lower will against the higher will, and in a tense aspect, it can create conflict. At best, we're looking at where we need to transform and rise above, but at worst, we can get embroiled in power control dynamics and darker situations where others are trying to manipulate or one-up us, or alternatively, that could be what we're trying to do. Sun-Saturn is, again, more reality checks on what's not working and looking at what needs to be addressed. And it's not a fun, lighthearted energy, but it's definitely a masterful energy if we push through it and deal with what's coming up. We have to keep in mind with Pluto, or rather Mars, opposite Pluto, Mars is then going to square Uranus, and that's going to be at the middle of next week. So essentially from this weekend until the middle of next week, Mars is triggering the Uranus-Pluto square. So that mantra of breakdowns precede breakthroughs should be kept in the back of your mind this weekend. Look to see what's falling apart, and then look to see what's trying to come together. Facilitate the rebirth process, but clear out all the crap. The weekend's on a lighter note, thank goodness. On Sunday, Venus sextiles Jupiter. Venus and Jupiter are the greater benefics. Venus is about abundance and love and beauty, and Jupiter is about expansion and positivity and opportunities. And when they align, it's a great time to be social, get out of the house, engage with other people, and see the silver lining, because there definitely is one. After this past week, paying attention to what those possibilities are and what's actually working for you in your life will be a good way to end out the week. Yours in the stars.